and we dapped them up. Ready for game number 3. Both champions on the board, 1-1. Miracle and Leo at your service, bringing you this bout. Both teams actually walking away with a good draft.
I like it. I like the drafts of both the teams. Again, I think both of the teams have adjusted really well from game 1, game number 2. We saw TLID with an amazing adjustment after getting 10-0 in game 1, equalizing the series, and now taking a few of those heroes, stomping it, denying it away from Brusco, the Khalid, and the Moscow last pick. I like it, having a Purify and a Blink to deal with most of the threats.
Powerful priority picks for both sides. Meta shakers, icons of what 2024 MLBB should look like here for your entertainment. FANATIC ONIC Philippines facing off against Team Liquid ID. Whoever wins this game is on match point.
We'll see here. Fabian and King Kong both starting on orange buff. They will have the path towards the opposite side of each other's jungle. Yehezkiel too, by the way, on the Lo Yi. This was a big pick in MPL Indonesia. I think MPL Philippines as well. It was highly contested, but here we haven't actually seen that many Lo Yis in the knockouts.
Because it often gets banned in the first phase when mages are up. In the second, now they're in trouble. Big fight!
Whoa, almost Yehezkiel, almost staying alive. Good pick from Super Prince, but now it's King Kong trying to stop Witty from chasing Brusco down. One last slash and a shot from Fabian.
The scimitar finds its target. Now Fabian down to a tenth of his health. King Kong dashing on out, retreat. The winner of that engagement, of course, Team Liquid ID 2 for 1.
Wow. Great recovery there. It looked like his skill was just way too overextended. It looked like he was going to die and there was no trades available. But with the Khalid, this is what you can expect. Also, on top of that, Yehezkiel Yin reaction, he got that on time, so he actually delayed his death by quite a while with the shield that you get.
Massive win, forcing out that battle spell away from Brusco as well. Now, FANATIC ONIC on recovery mode. They know that they shouldn't have crossed the threshold that far and ended up getting punished. Team Liquid ID this time around, looking at their lineup, again, early game, mid game, late game, they have so much macro control, so much utility across the map that they can force out these fights, and if FANATIC ONIC do answer back, again, another punish is just around the corner. This is the same story as game 2, if you ask me.
Yeah. Set up for the neutral objective. We already with a big Sandguard getting back to full HP. Chunky Brusco low. Aran poked down a bit. King Kong will try to dash in. Will try to find beats coming down as well. Real revelation. Fabian able to escape. Aran goes to the in front of pursuit. Fighting 2 on the board. That's a revitalized. Use retreat battle. It's King Kong.
Massive blast control. And now the post-turtle fight.
In front of pursuit again. Aran into the pit. Fabian very low. Still able to dodge away. And the blink away. Winning quick set. Got King Kong. He's going to kill back. Implosion from Brusco.
He gets solo killed by King Kong. The beast is unleashed. Now Winnie in trouble. 3v1. He gets squashed by Fritz.
A double for Super Fritz. A turtle for FNOP. And it's a win for sure. Now, 900 lead and the tempo on the map.
Alright, now Team Liquid have to step on the clutch. Now they have to understand that when these big ticket bolts are online for FANATIC ONIC, these battle spells are when they're online, they have to watch out for it because FANATIC ONIC, now they understand, hey, if you want to brawl, let's brawl. Talking about that gold lane matchup, we saw Aaron Shiki, we saw Kelra. When does Kelra start rotating out? Because Aaron Shiki never has to leave. Aaron Shiki just wait for the SOD.
I think for the Bruno, you just have to chill. Whoa, quick diversion. King Kong very low, gets away on the shot. Almost took him down. What happened to Winnie and Aaron Shiki? Dealing with Super Fritz before he can even react to it. No flicker used.
Shutdown on the Monster Mage. Again, FANATIC ONIC on the way to a 1,000 gold lead. Now suddenly squashed once more. Kirk kicking Fabian out of King Kong's orange buff. Oh, still gets stolen.
Yeah, not before the orange buff. Implosion coming down, canceled out by Aran. Now they're in the midst of it all. Brusco gonna be caught, able to flicker out. Real revelation from the side. Winnie, quick Sandguard, and Yehezkiel will try to get that yin-yang reaction. They're low. Fabian is charging that arrow down, but will not be able to find the mark. It's great setup though, and I would say neutralization of the lead that FANATIC ONIC had. Winnie doesn't have the quick Sandguard, dying to the beats of King Kong.
The electrifying beast. I think that was the main factor as to why FANATIC didn't lean hard into that engagement near the orange. King Kong did not have his ult off cooldown, and Super Fritz used already the RWM, so there wouldn't have been finishing power. Now Aran, 3 for FANATIC on him. They disengage. Whoa. In comes Kurt from the east. Fabian starts up the turtle.
Aran Actually, FNOB did not decide to go onto Aran. Respecting his damage, respecting the infernal pursuit. Glorious pathway now to the back. Raging Sandstorm dodged away from by King Kong. Aran goes in, King Kong wins a retreat battle. Implosion onto 2 by Brusco.
And the Sacred Hammer places him right underneath, giving a kill to Brusco and the King Kong. They're not done. The RWM keeping him in check. Down goes the Usurper.
3-4-0, make it 4 with the turtle. King Kong, what a retribution. Yeskiel, he has to be careful. Electrifying beats already from King Kong and the purple buff Steel.
So far in game number 3, 5 minutes in, not a single solo kill from Fabian, so he must have such a huge chip on his shoulder. King Kong so elusive, so fast.
Has been just so slippery in every single skirmish. Witty even got juked earlier, right? Popped in the Raging Sandstorm, tried to stop King Kong from getting the beats, from getting those dashes and the stacks. But somehow, some way, man, King Kong found a way, threaded the needle on some of those initiations, and then retreat on time.
It takes a very specific kind of jungler to make those decisions, to say, we're going in, or give me a sec, Electrifying Beats hasn't been unlocked yet, it's on cooldown. Right now, Fabian has to make that kind of decision too. They have to play very defensively. He's lost a buff. And so far, Yeskiel is going to be playing a key role here. Oh, King Kong checks on 2.
Okay, King Kong still able to escape there. It's just 2 members, but again, just very elusive on this joy.
Yeskiel has to work with Weedy, and wait, underneath the RWM! Yeskiel sent away! That's a technical knockout, he has to recall!
Purify from Yeskiel. Baited out 2-level lead by Reverse Defense. Weedy, King Kong! Happy Feet dodges away from the Raging Sandstorm. Now Electrifying Beats over to 2. This is a 4v1 and King Kong is making it close over to Fabian. Now Spear of Misery. Fabian, that was not a solo kill, but that was still a kill.
We'll put one on the board for the Usurper, why not? The rest of the map, though, looking like FANATIC ONIC will trade up. That is the tier 1 up top, taken by the Filipino Savage, the gold standard. Will King Kong make it in time, though? TLID already poking the turtle.
Okay. Turtle already started earlier. They know that some of their resources, a lot of their resources have been burnt out by King Kong down below, so they gotta calm it down a bit. Kelra, this is where he starts participating in the fight, and Witty's jumped low.
That's my question answered a little late. 7 minutes. That's when Kelra starts rotating away after he pushes that tier 1 up top. Now, King Kong takes his purple, rotates down, Weedy jumps in.
Okay. Raging Sandstorm traded with the Glorious Pathway. Aran getting poked again. Pops in regen earlier. Good arrow! Brusco with the implosion cancel out in front of pursuit the area reaction. Aaron Shiggy now going onto it. Weedy taken down.
The Monster Mage swiping away, leading the 2-kill. TLID loses the turtle, loses Weedy, loses Aran. Fabian running away. King Kong cannot get to him, the untouchable one. Moves away, Kelra in the back line. Triple for Kelra.
That's a hat trick on the Bruno. Super Friends canceling out the recall of Aaron Shiki. Now he's caught in a sandwich, an FNOP sandwich. Kirk, Glorious Pathway doesn't purify, and Kirk gonna be taken down. Aaron able to recover from that crazy sandwich.
He remains untouched, 1-0 and 2. Imagine the struggle that Aaron has to go through to be able to go from lane to lane, protect his jungler, protect that turret, and still get some farm on him currently. This Moscow on Aaron Shiki, 3rd on the gold ranking, 6.1k up, not even built on his Trinity yet. Meanwhile, Kelra just a little bit away from that Berserker's Fury.
Okay, looking at the itemization here, Kelra 3-0-1, yeah, you're right. This is a pretty big lead to have in the gold lane, especially with the Bruno. You're gonna hit that power spike, and power spike's pretty big. It's a big one with a Melfic gun.
Power.
You saw how he was able to siege down the turret tier 1 in the mid lane without minions, just shooting the balls.
Yep, key there is the Malefic gun. While we have it, while it's still here, make the most of it. Now look at the map. It's mostly blue. FANATIC ONIC, they'll play the way that they did in game 1. Conservatively, yet when they need to step on the clutch, get aggressive, they will. And that has been what's made Liquid ID's approach towards the mid-game all the more interesting, is because you want Aran to get in there, jump onto the back line. You want Weedy to catch Prince, to catch Kelra, but he's not seeing any of them.
That's also Aaron picking up the item power spike. 3 items, the holy MM Trinity at the 9th minute mark. So Aaron actually hasn't died here, and he's doing a good job at actually just trading. He's staying up top after shooting the SOD. It might come back to bite him. We'll see how Team ID play around this turtle, or Lord rather, here in the 9th minute of the game.
FANATIC ONIC says it's time to dance as Kirk and Brusco control these key bushes, and that's the blitz from FANATIC. They decided they'll trade it. Aaron Shiki was pushing top lane tier 2 all this while. Is that a worthy trade?
I think it's the only trade that they can go for, right? Like, I don't think Aaron Liquid wanted to contest the Lord.
That's all they could do.
So all they could do was leave it and go for a tier 2 up top. At least they got something compared to if they contested up against a 4,000 gold lead FANATIC ONIC. I don't think it would have done them any good. King Kong stealing away the purple buff. Wishing Lantern for King Kong.
Ooh, wants to start melting Aran and Weedy. We have seen King Kong go toe-to-toe against those two specifically, even in the early game. So now, he's a legit kill threat. He can actually catch him. He has skill building the glowing wand here. That's his second item. I'll tell you now, if we're struggling to understand how Aaron will spike up, what about Yeskiel? He's literally just a utility mage right now. He is a diversion on a stick.
It's all about the diversion. I guess the Yin reactions, if you can find it. Kelra has a rose gold, dog. That's the Yin reaction, connecting on the Kelra and Kirk. The glorious pathway placed down there with a real world inflation. They're gonna go for the siege right there. Winnie, ready Sandstorm onto 3. No one to follow it up. Winnie, quick sand guard. Fabian walking up. That's a stun over to King Kong. Electrifying Beast getting it by Winnie. Very low, flickering back to safety. And the Lord gets the last swing. Fabian died. That was a fadeaway.
Enough of a distraction, that chaos, commotion underneath the inhibitor allowed FANATIC ONIC to keep the Lord alive long enough to actually get the push. Holy shields popped. Aaron Shiki as well, almost maybe 1 or 2 hits away from biting it. Sent home. FANATIC ONIC picking up the pace here. Look at this. Look at balls in that turret.
Oh man. Kelra. Oh wait, Aaron Shiki took it there. One more. Kelra needs one more hit. He bites it as he goes unstoppable. Winnie tried to help him. Aaron, that was his first death.
The bait on the bait. It's true. Maybe it's true. The only one who can touch the untouchable one is the Filipino savage. Kelra taking out Aaron Shiki from miles away. Now the only turret left in Liquid's base. That top lane inhibitor now cleaned up. Brusco, implosion!
Over to Winnie to shove through King Kong. Dismantling him. Real world manipulation. Oh, Kelra does too much damage. That's match point for FANATIC ONIC Philippines.
The Super family 1 game away from securing the grand final spot.